Hello my fellow handsome gentlemen, I'm Piotr Grotnik from Its Improvement and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to compare Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême to Chanel Allure Homme Édition Blanche. In this comparison video I'm going to compare the scent profiles of these two fragrances, their performance and longevity, the projection and sillage, the price, and lastly I will give you my final opinions and ratings of these two fragrances and which one I prefer the most. Let's start off the scent profile of these two fragrances. I'm not going to tell you a lot about Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême because I have literally just made a review of that fragrance that you can check out in the information tab here on the side of the video. But what I will say to you is that it has this very compliment pulling DNA of this creamy and fresh mint with a sweet and woody dry down. And in the scent profile, Édition Blanche is kind of more unique in my opinion. It has this sweet and creamy lemon cake type of smell to it. It is super unique and I have not smelled many fragrances like this. Of course, this is a fresh and sweet fragrance, but this almost gourmand smell that kind of reminds you of a creamy and sweet lemon cake is just something else. I find it really unique and slightly better smelling than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. But in terms of the things that these two fragrances have in common in their scent profile is the compliment factor. They both get amazing amounts of compliments because of their scent DNA. And something that these fragrances also have in common are their notes. Of course, Allure Homme Édition Blanche has the Sicilian lemon instead of mint that Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême has, but the middle notes and the base notes are kind of similar with the pepper and pink pepper and tonka cedarwood that these both have. So in terms of the dry down, they are both very similar, but the opening and the middle are slightly different, where I think Allure Homme Édition Blanche takes the cake, literally. I think it is slightly more unique than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. Let's talk about the performance and longevity. And in my experience, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême is slightly better performing. As I told you in the review, this performs around 6 to 8 hours, where I have found Allure Homme Édition Blanche to only last between 4 to 6 hours. So even though I think this is slightly more unique, it unfortunately doesn't as long or longer than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. In terms of projection and sillage, I find these to be very similar. As I told you, these two fragrances share the compliment pulling DNA because they both get very high amounts of compliments. When you walk around wearing any of these two fragrances, its DNA is going to come closer to the people that are going to smell you because the scent trail that these two fragrances leave behind is simply amazing. They don't project very far, so if you stand still or sit down doing absolutely nothing, people won't smell you, but as soon as you walk around somewhere and you're near a lot of people, many of these people will get to smell you because of the amazing scent trails that these fragrances leave behind. And even though these two fragrances are kind of expensive, they don't have as good as a projection and sillage as I would have loved them to have. And talking about the price, I have found these fragrances to be very similar in terms of price points, but all the places that I have looked at in terms of the price, I have found Allure Homme Édition Blanche being slightly cheaper than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. So there I think that Allure Homme Édition Blanche has the higher edge. Lastly, I will talk about my final opinions and ratings of these two fragrances. In my review, I gave Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême a solid 8 out of 10. In my opinion, the price point of this fragrance is too high for what it is to give it a higher rating than an 8 out of 10, but I still find the fragrance to be absolutely amazing. Now, Allure Homme Édition Blanche, on the other hand, is also amazing. It is one of the best flankers from the Allure Homme line, which I also have found this to be. These two fragrances are, in my opinion, the best two flankers in the Allure Homme line. But after I smelled Allure Homme Édition Blanche, I found it not only to be more unique, but a slightly better purchase than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. And that is mainly because of the sweet, creamy, unique lemon cake type of smell that this leaves behind. And in my experience, this fragrance has given better compliments than this. This has of course given me more compliments than this one, but this one has given me better compliments than this has. And because that Allure Homme Édition Blanche is slightly cheaper and more unique than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, I'm going to give it a slightly better rating than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. I'm going to give Allure Homme Édition Blanche a 8.1. So it's a 0.1 higher rating than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. And that is because that it's slightly cheaper than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. It's slightly more unique and it has the same projection and sillage. But the reason that I haven't given it a higher rating than an 8.1 is that its performance is slightly worse than this one's. Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême has a slightly better performance than Édition Blanche, hence why it hasn't gotten an 8.2 or an 8.3. An 8.1 is an amazing rating to get, and therefore I think Allure Homme Édition Blanche is a slightly better fragrance than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. Gentlemen, did you enjoy this comparison video of these two amazing fragrances? Let me know in the comment section below, and subscribe to the Missing Improvement YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video. I would also love to see you smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, and the last thing that I want to ask you is if you could press the notification bell below also to get notified every single time I upload a new video for you guys to enjoy and learn from. And if you haven't seen my review of Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, I will highly recommend it. It will be right here. And gentlemen, the last thing that I want to ask you is to smile more because it's free.